Hello, everyone. This is Wayne coming to you from Wayne's Model World here in Central Florida. Today, we're going to do. I have two models working, which is rare for me. I usually do one at a time, but I do have two working that I said I was going to do. One of them is the. Let me back out here a little bit. It's a 1958 Chevy Impala. This turned out to be a pretty, so far, a pretty neat kit. So far, I've been really happy with the way things are going on this build. And the second one would be the 1934 Slammer modified by MPC. Not as it's a simple kit. I mean, there's not much to it. I've been having some issues, which I will talk about here shortly. So far, it's been going together pretty good. But when I did a mock-up, I ran into a little bit of problem, which I'm going to ask anybody out there if they built this kit and had this problem. So with that said, we're going to go ahead and. I guess we'll start with the 58 Impala, which I don't have a lot done to it. I do have the body color on it. I've kind of done a two-tone on it. This is where I'm at so far. I've got the two-tone on it. I got a couple light coats of clear on it, just enough to protect the paint. Right now, it's probably time to start the bare metal foiling on this thing. I have nothing done to the interior yet. I do have the chassis painted black. Down the road, I plan on doing black on the engine compartment and, of course, black on the rad support. So this is a way out. I do have the doors painted. Both doors are done. I haven't done nothing, like I said, nothing to the interior. I do have the hood. The hood's painted. That fits. This is pretty decent so far. Like I said, everything I have done on this. I do have the motor glued together and painted. I don't have that here. That's still in the shop. But I painted it the body color, so when I do the engine compartment black and detail it, the engine will stand out. I do have the distributor built for it. That's also out in the shop. But this is basically as far as I've got so far on this kit. The color I liked, what I've used on this, of course, it's an acrylic. This I bought at Target, I believe. Yeah, I think this is it's handmade modern. It's called. This is it's called Deep Sea, satin Deep Sea, which went on pretty nice. The white is also by the same people, the same manufacturer, and this is called Egg. I've also used, this is the same color I used when I did the 55 to do the white two-tone. I like it because it's a nice white. It's not a knockout bright white. It's a little bit off, more like an eggshell color. So that's basically it. So it'll probably be a while before this makes a back in the video, because there is a lot of bare metaling foil to be done on this, and then of course once I do the bare metal foil, I will go ahead and re-clear it again. So that'll probably be the next video on this one. The next update will be when I also what they call shaved and decked. I took the emblems off the hood. There should be a V up there. I took that off, and same thing with the deck lid. It's been shaved. All the decals, all the emblems removed. Back in the day, they called that shaven deck. So that's it for the 58 Impala. Like I said, the next update will be when I get the bare metal foil on it. Now we're going to go to the 34. The 34, I have it painted. I did a two-tone on it. I got the decals on, and this body is cleared. It's fully cleared. It's not been rubbed yet. That's just the way it came out of the booth. So I have the body painted. I also have the chassis pretty much completed. I got the engine in. I got the front suspension, the rear suspension, the drive shaft, and everything else is in it. I also have, I got the interior done. The interior is put together in the firewall. It's been wired. Battery's been wired. And I'm probably going to do a little bit more to the firewall yet. I'm not completely done. I want to put a coil on it and run the coil back to the engine. But the problem I'm having, and I don't know if everybody's built this, and this is the way this is supposed to be built, but when I mock this up with the interior where it should be, and I put the body on, the body comes up short back here. I thought the body should come all the way back, but it don't. It leaves a little bit of this, to me, this is the fuel cell back here. But this is what you end up with when you put it all together. You get this gap or short, and then you have this overhang. And then, of course, the rear bumper does come around pretty far when I mocked it up. But I don't know if that's the way that's supposed to be or not. So if anybody out there has built this and that's the way it's supposed to fit, would you please let me know? If not, I don't know how I would get this body to set all the way back to the very end like this, because it won't clear the tires. The tires go too far forward. So I'm thinking, and I can't find any pictures on the box that actually shows you a good picture of the back end. So if anybody can help me on that, I'd appreciate it. I did the hood in I did the hood in the dark blue. It's already been all decaled up and cleared, so that's ready to go. We did of course we did a, let me zoom in here a little bit. We did do a black wash on all the wheels. We black washed those. Of course, the underneath has all been done. Dry shaft and everything's in, painted. I painted the transmission a steel color. We wired the engine. It's been wired. It's got red boots. Not much to the engine. It's a simple engine. We did a fuel line, of course. We ran our fuel line. But that's basically it. And what I've used to start with, I'll run through. And this was on both kits. This is what I did on both kits. I painted both kits the same. I started out with the Duplicolor sandable primer. I use this on all my models. It's the only primer I ever use, unless I'm doing a color where I need a dark primer. Then I would do a black primer or dark gray. But my main go-to primer is this Duplicolor automotive primer. Some people frown on this, but I've had really, really good success, and my paint jobs turn out, and I have no problems. So I'm going to stick with that until I have problems. Of course, as I've stated in the past, this is the only clear I use. This is the Rust-Oleum 2X Ultra Cover High Gloss clear. The only thing I found out with this clear, if you put it on wet and heavy the first coat, you will have problems. I've learned to kind of do a light mist color, too light mist, and then let that set real good before I lay any heavy clear on. And on the 58 Impala, that's what this has on it. This has 2 light mist coats. And what I'll do is, before I start putting the bare metal foil on it, I probably will scuff this real light with a 5000, then do the bare metal foil, then put the heavy clear to it. That's why you see a little bit of roughness in it, because it's only 2 light mist coats. I didn't lay it on real wet. But that's where we're at. Like I said, if anybody has a solution or can tell me that's the way the 34 Slammer body should fit on it, I would be happy to learn that, get that comment on that, and somebody could tell me if that's the way it should fit. But that's it for now. That's where I'm at. I'll probably the next update will probably be on the 34 Slammer. It probably will be done. I don't have much more to do. Maybe a little rubbing on it. Of course, it's pretty shiny for a modified. It don't have to be a super show car paint job. So I may not even touch it. I may just put it together like that and do a couple little more details to it. And I'll probably be doing an update on this probably the end of the week or beginning of next week. I got a couple things going on in the next couple days, so I probably won't get much bench time. But that's it. That's where we're at. Any comments, any suggestions, feel free. Oh, the colors I used, I didn't do the colors on what I used on the 34. I'm sorry. The 34, the light blue is called Cool Blue, and it's Apple Barrel. I have good luck with this paint. I don't know why. It's cheap. It works fine. Every time I use it, I really have it. I always turn out a nice paint job. And of course, the dark blue is Award Blue. That's also Apple Barrel. That's the two. That's what I used on the 34 Slammer for the color. And of course, the primer and the clear I use the same on all my jobs. All my paint jobs use the same primer and always the same clear. So with that, this is Wayne. Have a good one. Stay safe. Goodbye.